Wow! It's Monday! Wow! Wow! I haven't had a single day off in over a week now! Wow! And I'm planning to stream tomorrow, so I think we're actually looking at the longest consecutive period of me streaming in history. Has anyone ever actually tried to keep track of it? If so, don't say anything, you'll look fucking crazy, okay? In my heart of hearts, I accept you. But publicly, I denounce that behavior lest it translates to something more sinister, like trying to guess my menstrual tract. It's crazy that the most passive-aggressive thing I said in that sentence is in my heart of hearts. A friend said this to me once when we were trying to hash out our problems, and then we never spoke again. It's okay though, I still have our waist trainer, so I think I won in the end. The mid-2000s was a hell of a time for women, okay? Surprised more people didn't come out of it with scoliosis. Anyways... Hi, love bugs. Hello. I've missed you. Did you miss me? Hi, Dizzy. I missed you so much. I did. Always slightly, yes. True, just a bit. Hi, Dizzy. I saw you. Where? Oh, on your screen, right. You know what else I miss, chat? You know what else I miss? A good night's sleep. I think I slept... three... maybe... 4 hours of sleep last night, something like that. Something, I don't know. I know it's physically very unlikely given my innate fertility being so high, but I feel like I'm hitting like an early onset menopause. It's still like, I'm in Canada, right? I'm in Canada, so it's still like pretty cold here despite it being March. But last night, I just felt like I was boiling alive. Like maybe it's my omega heat. Maybe it's my omega heat or like my alpha rut or something, one or the other. Chat would say it's my omega heat, but Chat's mom would say the opposite of that. Time change hitting you hard? Well, we went forward. We went forward an hour. We went forward an hour, I think. So technically, wouldn't that be an extra hour for me to sleep in? How does it work? Daylight savings time? Wait, did we go forward or did we go back? I can't tell. I slept through it. I slept straight through it. Yeah, no, it's the opposite, actually. Oh, so we lost an hour? I mean, it doesn't really affect me in the grand scheme of things because, you know, I start streaming at 5 p.m. on the dot most days. But I guess for everything else, it might have an effect. I went to dance practice. Well, I went to practice dance, not like a scheduled dance practice, but I wanted to practice dance before this stream, and I'll probably go to the gym after, so my schedule's a bit everywhere this week. They took our hour. They took our hour. I don't know, they're taking it forever now. They're taking it forever now for me. So big development in Canadian news cycle, I guess, is that my province, which is like a state if you're not from Canada, right? So my province specifically has decided that we are abandoning the daylight savings change And so now we'll just be in this time zone forever. Yeah, which... the idea of it... Yeah, see, everyone's saying lucky bastard, lucky base. But like, in practice, it's kind of ass cheeks. It's kind of booty cheeks. Because in 6 months, I'm going to be an hour off of like half of my friends, you know? I'm going to be an hour off. It's going to be really complicated for me figuring out things like collab times now. Cardman, thank you for $2. Can relate with being sleep deprived. It's hard as fuck. Thank you for a super chat. Somewhere I'm asking you $2. I've opened retail with less sleep. Oh, big deal. Opening retail with less sleep. Yeah, we all went through it when we were in our 20s. It's different the older you get. Big fucking deal, buddy. The monsters, thank you for $2. Dizzy, we all know you're a Delta. Don't lie. Alpha, Beta, Delta. Phi? I don't know. I was never in a sorority. Baron Vaughn, thank you for the $5. Dizzler, my daughter turned 1 year old 9 days ago. She's 2.5 feet tall and 30 pounds. She will be built tankier than Ember at this rate. What? Hold on, I feel like I need a tape measure for that. That's like half my size. That's like half my size. That's like a large canine. Are you sure that your daughter isn't a dog? So thank you for 23 months. So how about that? Thank you for the membership. Citrus, thank you for the gifted membership. Lindsay Bensteer, thank you for the gifted membership. Panda White, welcome back to the membership. Salomus Popcorn Man, thank you for $5. As someone from one of the 2 states that doesn't do DST, you get used to everyone else shifting. What are the 2 states? Arizona and something else, right? Arizona and something else? Or am I making that up? Does Arizona actually have daylight savings? I don't know. In my mind, Arizona is just kind of a piece of flat land. There's not actually people living there. There's just the idea of people living there. Yeah, Arizona and Hawaii. Oh. Card member, you for $2. The Full Metal Alchemist is what he's saying. That is what was implied, yes. But yeah, hi love bugs. Hello. Hello. Hi. Guys. So much is going on this week. So much stuff. Wow. I didn't actually prepare slides or anything. Or save images. In hindsight, I should have. I did prepare a baked sweet potato though. And I highly recommend these things. They're so fucking good. And they're packed filled with antioxidants. Can I have a bite? No, get away here. It's mine. It's mine. Get away. Mine. Orange or purple? Vaguely yellow, I guess. I got the Japanese kind. I don't know if that actually makes a difference, but I saw it in the grocery store and I thought it was like kind of special, so I bought it. Think Japanese, cool. Dizzy should watch the official historical drama about AZ raising Arizona starring Nicolas Cage. Nicolas Cage does historical dramas? Today I've learned. Thing Japan? Yeah, Thing Japan. Wow. Thing Japan. It's pretty good though. I don't know if there are any health benefits of having a Japanese sweet potato compared to other sweet potatoes, but it sure does feel fancy. Sorry, I got lodged in my throat, so I had to stop and drink something. Cardman, thank you for $2. Russia potatoes. Does Russia have potatoes? Does Russia have potatoes? Aren't potatoes kind of hard to grow in certain climates? I don't know. I feel like I read about it in an isekai novel or something. Vodka is made from potatoes. Oh, that's true. That's true. Oh. Potatoes are a staple in Russia. It's really interesting to see. It's really interesting to see the sort of vegetation that different countries grow. Red Hair Cross, thank you for $2. Is Dizzy a phase knife ear? Is this elf propaganda? I'm a bug. Get over it. You've literally been... You have a red egg. You have a red membership badge. That means you've been here for over a year. Get it together. Chop chop. Demonstrators, thank you for $5. Nicolas Cage does everything now. If I recall, it's because he has to pay off a private island or pyramid he ordered for his tomb. One of those, maybe. Honestly, if it's a pyramid, it's kind of worth it. I, too, would like to die like a king. When will we hatch? Whenever I decide to order new membership badges. Which, you know, might be never. Bowevo Nevo, thank you for $5. Hi, I too am new here. Great streams, by the way. Very familiar. Very, very familiar looking display picture you've got there, Bowevo Nevo. Welcome. Welcome to the stream. Hope you stick around. Cardman, thank you for $2. I regret downloading ASMRL from Japan website. But wow, Thing Japan! Wow. Thing Japan. I feel like my plosives are really loud right now. Poker face, my poker face. Can you tell I haven't listened to that song in nearly a decade? It's probably been over a decade, actually. It's probably been, if I think about it. Stop popping your peas. I'm gonna pop my pea. Pop my pea. Pop my pea. Bear and Van, thank you for $5. I am certain my daughter isn't a dog. I'm a 6'4" Slav and my wife is 5'1". She's with 95th percentile. Feel bad having to cut member buying a new house. A new dog house for your daughter, right? I mean, daughter house. I mean. Okay, I get being tall. I get having tall genetics. But at 1.5 years old? 2.5 feet. 2.5 feet is very long. Swab, thank you for $2. Bug Elf, same thing, still calling exterminator. Must be nice having money to hire laborers in this economy. Must be nice. Sunram asked, thank you for $2. Trad vodka is potato, rye, or wheat. Try choppin'. I don't drink that much. Well, I drink. I'm not a prude. I'm not like a prude about it. But I really don't drink like hard liquor like that. I don't know. Your body slows down after a certain point. Customer Johnson being here for $20. Fun fact, Nicolas Cage once thought of creating a sad girl company while fronting as a coffee company, but decided to pass that idea along to the disgraced Azure Lane cheater so he may recover. Source, trust me, bro. Okay, I will. Sure. I love trusting random facts I read about on the internet. Now. We know you drink. Yeah, and that was like 2-3 months ago at this point. 2-3 months ago. It's really not that frequent of an occurrence, okay? My only addiction issue is caffeine. And I only had 1 cup of it today, which is probably why I'm feeling so fucking crazy right now. Cardman, thank you for $2. Hey, I'm 5'9", don't call my man Lil Man. Today I call Lil Man? I can't even recognize the words that I am saying right now. I thought your addiction was Digimon. No, that's a special interest. Get it together. Get it together. Those things are different. Angelverse, thank you for 14 months. Hi, Dizzy. I've missed you so much. Sorry I haven't been around lately. No problem. Welcome back. Long time no see. Dizzy, we are here for you. You don't have to fight your alcoholism alone. I'll have you know, I still have my Dare shirt. I still have my Dare program t-shirt. Yeah. Drug abuse resistance education. They don't even have that anymore. Actually, do they? Is it still a thing? I don't know. I think it's just a cool t-shirt, honestly. Dare just made me want to do drugs. I will say the ads for the Dare program really help glamorize drinking and drug abuse. They had very good ads, but in the completely wrong direction. Yeah. Wasn't Canada have a not even once ads? I think the Dare, certain provinces had Dare, but I think we had that as well. Yeah. The meme of Michael Jackson saying "Stop it, get help" is the best legacy of Dare. They had this one ad with like, oh, was it like a tiger or a lion? I can't recall. I can't remember, but I don't know. It might have also influenced certain furries at a period. Michael Jordan, not Jackson. Oh, what? Huh? Oh, I'm out of it. Castle Puncher, thank you for $10. The Dare thing made me want to try drugs. Well, did ya? Did you do it? Or did you pussy out? Pussy. Tiger, fiber, wiper. Nothing I'm saying even makes sense anymore. This is your brain on drugs has always stuck with me. This is my brain! What happens to your brain when you don't get sleep? Not enough oxygen. This is my brain on oxygen deprivation. Exactly this. Yes. Just eat your yam, Dizzy. Hey, it's a sweet potato, not a yam. They're technically different. I don't know things. I have thoughts beyond the words currently coming out of my mouth. Thoughts? Thoughts. Oh, my sweet potato. My sweet potato is okay. I just ate it, that's all. Master Grant, thank you for 21 months. Can you rotate the hypothetical breakfast you didn't have this morning 360 degrees in your mind? I do have breakfast. I do have breakfast. Guys! I'm doing physical activity every day. And then I stream for 2 or 3 hours on top of that. If I don't eat breakfast, I would just collapse. I would just collapse when stream starts. Like, I would literally go, hi, love bugs, and... like that. Can I rotate it, though? Yeah? Yes, I can rotate a bowl of oatmeal? You seem like you would. No, I get really hungry in the morning. I get really hungry when I wake up. So if I don't eat something right away, I get super grumpy. She's addicted to breakfast, chat. I went through a phase. I went through a phase where I was buying sausage, like breakfast sausage, 2 to 3 times a week because I was going through the pack so fast. It was pretty gnarly, I'm not gonna lie. Because it's not good for you. Like, that's... Yeah, protein is important, but that's like the worst form of protein you can get. But it's so good. It's so good. It was like crack to me. Proud of you, Dizzy. Get those gains. I gain strength really fast, but I don't gain muscle very fast. So like, I kind of just look like a ripped, like a ripped skeleton. Actually, I'm wearing like army colors today. I'm wearing army colors and I wear knee pads when I dance. I wear knee pads when I dance because I tend to do a lot of floor work. So I kind of look, I don't know, I kind of look like a jungle soldier. And also, like, I've been training my abs super hard recently, so they're more visible than usual. So I like was looking in the mirror and I was just like, Jesus fucking Christ, my body is disgusting. I totally lack femininity. But yeah, Dizzy 6-pack. I would be so lucky. I would be so lucky. Dizzy going commando. Literally. Proof? Yeah, you just have to believe it. I doubt it. It's okay, believe whatever you want. Smug Caesar, thank you for $5. Hi Dizzy, you got any words of encouragement to a man who is procrastinating right now? I think you should actually procrastinate harder. I think if you're procrastinating, that just means you're watching my streams, so... You know, I kind of need the airtime. Why aren't you thinking about me and my needs? Why are you thinking about yourself and the things that you need to do? Who told you could do that? You're so right, true. Think about her. Exactly. Exactly. I need the attention, yes. I, for one, am watching stream in the middle of a work meeting, many such cases, yes. Don't you guys ever get scared of that? Don't you guys ever get scared? Like, if you're watching, maybe your audio will be routed through the wrong speaker or something, and everyone will hear whatever you're watching during work. Phil Legacy, thank you for 7 months. Why do unimportant things like work, study, or eat when we got dizzy? Exactly. You could totally self-sustain off my streams. Totally. I have made peace with it that it happens. It happens. It happens. You guys are too reckless. I literally have a ripe old age of... Guys, I have been working... I've been working for over a decade, and I have never had this experience. I've never had this experience happen once to me. Be more cautious sometimes. 40, damn, she's self-report. Oh! No, you know, when I take over a new body, the age just resets, so I'm basically a baby. Okay? I regress every time. Yes. IRB Grizzly, thank you for $5. Dizzy, I lost my fancy knife at work today. Very sad. Aww. I hope you find it. Have you tried putting posters up anywhere? Like, missing knife, if found, please return. Or please call this number. I think it would work. Maybe. A Benjamin Button disease. Lucky bastard. Lucky bastard. Somebody else gets a new knife. I mean, if it's a work knife. You would see it, right? You would see it. Has anyone ever had their lunch stolen at work? I read stories about it all the time on social media, but I've never really had it happen to me, mostly because I mostly eat out if I'm like working in an office space. Yes, unfortunately, yeah, once. Oh, almost everyone? You must have really good lunches if everyone's stealing your lunch. What the fuck? No, but they always warn you about it. You would think there'd be cameras or something. If it's such a frequent occurrence, you would think they'd have cameras at least. But I don't know, maybe HR doesn't have budget like that. I've had food stolen from me in survival school. I'm still salty about it. I mean, that's definitely one way to survive, you know? That's very, very much one way to survive. Maybe they saw you as a threat. And they thought we should take his food and poison his water. Ever thought about that? Combat Wombat, thank you for 2 currency. Great day at work today. I found a fancy knife. Baron Vaughn, thank you for $2. She's only a year old. I was 3 feet at 1.5 years old. Am I measuring wrong? Am I? Am I secretly 6 feet tall? That's it. I'm canonically changing my age. I'm canonically changing my height to 6'1". Because clearly I have just been measuring height wrong my entire life. Female Yao Ming. How well is women's basketball paying these days? Baron Vaughn, thank you for $2. Now I am a genetic freak. I am not normal. No, I think I'm just 6'1". I think I'm just 6'1". You don't have to call yourself a freak. I'm just 6'1". Hello, hi pies, hi. Dizzy is now an inch taller than me. Bow before me, you pig in human clothes. I guess you guys aren't even pigs. I guess you guys are bugs. Bow before me, you bug in... I guess bugs in human clothes have a totally different connotation. Dizzy, how would you measure height wrong beyond like an inch or two? I've clearly been misremembering the difference between an inch and a foot. Therefore, I am 6'1" now. Yes. Yes. Someone change out the wiki! Someone change out the wiki page! yeah, it's just a small clerical error. That's it. Psh, psh, psh. Which one? I feel like there's only one Wikipedia I'm on. I don't know. I don't really look for that stuff very often. It's not like my pages get updated like that either. How many centimeters are in a foot? Does anyone outside of Canada care? Dude, I don't even know, and I'm inside of Canada. Conversion is hard. Conversion is hard. You know, I used to be really good about like memorizing things like phone numbers, Celsius to Fahrenheit conversions. But seriously, the internet has just made it way too easy for me at this point. There's 30 centimeters in a foot, 33. Dizzy is under 5 foot tall. This is a fact. No, pretty sure I'm 6'1". Pretty sure. Yeah. I can only remember my mom and dad's number anymore. I can't even do that. I can remember postal codes of places I've lived before. Which I think is kind of impressive, but also such a wasted skill. Because when the fuck am I going to need that, you know? It took some time for me to remember my own number. Oh no, I have the same issue. I haven't changed my phone number in years simply because I don't want to learn a new phone number. I have a thing about my phone number is it is definitely the phone number of a former hooker. For years and years, I've had this phone number for over a decade now. But for years and years, I would get like calls asking for a candy. Was another name that she went by, a Stephanie or Gwen. And sometimes it'd be like really pedestrian things like, "Hi Candy, what are you up to?" And then it'd be like, "I'm mowing the lawn right now." And I would just play along. I would just be like, "Oh, not much. Watching TV. Just watching TV." Things like that. And I basically would have full conversations with these grown men looking for Candy Gwen, and what was the other one even? I don't remember. And eventually it would escalate into like calls in the middle of the night at like 2 a.m. from clubs. I could tell it was from clubs because you'd hear about bow, 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 bow. And I'd like pick up and I'd just be like in my little child voice, my little like prepubescent voice, like, "Hello." And they'd go over and over like, "Candy? Yo, are you there, Candy? You want to come out?" I'd just be like, "I'm in bed." Eventually it stopped, but now I still get debt collections for her from time to time. "Hi, Amber. Hamburger. Yummy, yummy. In my tummy." What did I raid into? I don't know anymore. I'm just saying words. Baron Bombing for $2. Dizzy, D-gens that call candies are called Johns. Ah, I learned something new today. Yeah, anyways. Would highly recommend it. I would highly recommend getting a new phone number that was someone's old phone number and just communing, I guess, with their relatives and Johns from time to time. Citrus, thank you for a 5 gifted membership. Thank you. I want to know which one was her real name. I really want to know what was her real name. Like, surely Candy was the fake name, right? Probably none of those. I don't know. I'd like to believe at least one of those people texting me in the middle of the night were like genuine friends or family concerned about her well-being and checking up on her. That is my fantasy. Silver Spire, thank you for $2. What the fuck did I just join to? You know, just a typical chatting stream. Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, there's so much going on. Oh my god, I just realized I've been distracted for the last 38 minutes. Are you okay, man? Maybe. Maybe not. I thought I was in better condition than I think I am now. Because I did not notice how much time has passed since I started yapping. The old attention span is shot. It's been shot. It's been shot for a long time. You guys know how I was talking about like Square Enix on stream the other day? I don't know. Maybe it was because I was thirsting too hard over Nix Ulrich. My beloved side character, Nix Ulrich. But I started receiving like very uncanny valley 3D AI softcore R18 material ads on TikTok, like right after that, and it's and like I don't want to watch them. Because then the algorithm's gonna like, you know, keep pushing it towards me. But it's kind of hard to scroll past them because like there's a narrative going on. And the narrative is like progressively getting grosser and grosser. And at this point, it's just like pure curiosity what's going to happen next. They started cutting in like actual hentai scenes. Like, like it'll just be like Uncanny Valley 3D. And then just a cut of like actual anime boobs bouncing. And I'll be like, whoa, what's that? What's going on? And I'll stop and I'll remember that I'm watching like an AI generated Uncanny Valley 3D R18 material ad, and then I'll have to like scroll past it. But like, I'm very interested in where the rest of that story's going. Yeah. Morbid curiosity, my favorite flavor. But yeah, I think my phone's listening to me because this all started happening after I started talking about Square Enix on stream the other day. Whoa, links so I can avoid it. No, it's softcore. It's specifically catered towards women. The plot, from what I understand so far, is you yourself insert. The protagonist is a girl who, in some angles from an AI generation, and looks underage, gets transmigrated into another world as a villainess, but she's like a full-grown villainess. And she has 3 demon slaves, but one of the demons is clearly just a rabbit guy from Final Fantasy XIV. And the other 2 demons are a man with black hair and a wolf boy. And at some point, I might be skipping through the plot because, again, I'm just receiving this content as ads, right? And at some point, she's like, there's like foot stuff, and then at some point, she might behead one of them. And then it cuts to like random anime titties jiggling, I guess for attention grab. Sounds keen, interesting plot. just a fever dream? No, it's real. It's real. I keep getting ads on my phone. You know what? Now that you mention it, it's probably not helping with my sleep at all. It is AI. It isn't real. Actually, that's true. That's true. Yeah. Dizzy, what is your accent? It is very cute. It's illiteracy. It's illiteracy. That's what it is. The sleep deprivation is getting to her. It might be. Fugu, thank you for $2. The chat would never want to see Jiggle. No. No, never. Canadian, in other words. I don't actually know what our literacy rate is, but I think it's relatively lower than the American illiteracy rate. Let's see, literacy in Canada, roughly 48 to 49% of Canadian adults aged 16 to 65 possess inadequate literacy skills. The literacy rate in the USA, approximately only 21% of US adults are considered functionally illiterate or possess very low literacy. About 54 read below a 6th grade level. I wonder how Canada defines it. Oh, about only 16 to 19% of adults operate at the lowest proficiency level in Canada. That's interesting. That's interesting. I wish there was a more universal metric for this. Dude, both countries are cooked. I mean, yeah. I don't even know if I should blame the school systems. I blame Roblox. I completely blame Roblox for it. I think we should get rid of Roblox before anything else. It used to be the literacy meant whether or not you could read and write Greek or Latin, right? That's a good one to point with a finger at. I agree. I blame short form content. No. If anything, short form content helps my brain read more, because when I press fast forward, sometimes I'll just read the subs. Because it goes so fast that the words don't even sound like words anymore. I don't know, man. I used to play video games and I can read. A lot of the older video games, I feel like, were really, really good at developing like language learning skills in children. A lot of old media in general, but it's just been such a shift in the last, I don't even want to say decade. I feel like in the last 6, maybe since like 2020, it's been such a shift. Like, children's content is completely different now. Yeah. I'm in the job I'm at now because of Minecraft. I think Minecraft teaches decent skills. Maybe I'm just saying that though because I've been really into Pokopia lately, and so I'm like drawing upon Minecrafters' knowledge about like city planning. TV used to be the primary culprit. Minecraft culp. I don't even like Minecraft, okay? It makes me motion sick. But like, those Minecrafters know how to build a city. Those Minecrafters really know how to build a square city. Nah, dog, as a kid, I'd play the fuck out of RPGs and it taught me a fuck ton of words as a kid. No, I totally agree with you. I totally agree with you on that subject. And then a good thing about a lot of those RPG series and a lot of those like older running IPs is that they have like spin-off material that kids will get into. So they'll have like novels and stuff attached to them that, you know, if you really, really, really love a video game, you'll probably beg and cry for your parents to pick up the like attached novel as well if you see it in a bookstore. And no, At least that gets kids reading. At least that gets kids reading, yeah. I don't really care what children read as long as they're reading. I have, in fact, bought my nephews Freddy Fazbear books. Not proud of it. Why? I don't know. He was really into FNAF for a couple years. Those exist? Yes! Yes! Right next to the smut at the grocery store, actually. You should check out the book section of your local grocery store. There's some really interesting stuff there. Get your nephew into Bionicles, please. I don't know. I think we're past the age where I could have any like meaningful relationship with them like that. Yeah. The youngest one is really into Roblox. I think he's over Minecraft. And I think he's a little bit more like emotionally intelligent than the older one. The older one is really into Latinas. And hair products. Shadow the Hedgehog, possibly. Holy based? Not the worst taste. No, but he's just like, he's a little bit of an airhead, I think. It's all girls and mindset and looking good for him. The younger one's more down to earth. But I think he's like a bit, I think that's a bad thing at that age, because he's a bit more aware of the things going on around him. That means he can get away with more, because he's just like, he's really lazy. So I think he's come to realize that despite me being his aunt, I don't actually have that much power over him. So, you know, if he doesn't heed my advice, there's no consequences. Whereas the older one still takes like handouts from me, like, you know, money gifts during the holidays. He still asks for a lot of stuff, right? So for him, there's like consequences. There's consequences if Auntie Dizzy is mad at you. You get resources taken away. Yeah. I worry about both of them. I really worry about both of them, honestly. I wonder if nieces would have been easier. Should I start resenting my siblings for not giving me nieces instead? They're not. Probably not. I don't know, girls have their moments. At a certain age, I agree they're gonna be more difficult. But at the age my nephews are at now, I feel like nieces would have been less troublesome. Nieces would have been scaring you. Tell Brother Bug to get married. Oh, I could only dream. Does anyone know any nice girls? Just buy some dresses for them. Nieces are easy. Girls are pretty easy. I remember growing up, I have a lot of cousins who are older than me. Growing up, like, all I would expect for Christmas is like a lip gloss and some leggings. That's like $30. That's like fucking $30. Boys require shit like sports. That's expensive. Video games. That's expensive. Yeah. At least the boys can't get knocked up. No, but they can knock someone up, and that is another problem. That is a completely different problem. Sunram asks, thank you for our $2. You could have turned them into weebs and into BL. No, I don't think I could have turned that. The older one likes anime. But I don't really know if he likes it in the way of wearing it as an accessory or if he genuinely likes anime, because I've never seen him read manga or watch anime. But I know he has One Piece merch in his room. Somehow. He's a LARPer. He's a shonen fan. Hey, there's nothing wrong with liking shonen. I like shonen series quite a bit. I'm a shonen fan. What do you mean he's a shonen fan? Don't disrespect my interest like that. Chat, let a 12-year-old be a shonen fan. Yeah! Yeah! And let the woman be a shonen fan too! Shonen is good, okay? Have you seen Shonen Fan? No. I think what you guys are actually mad about, is modern anime casuals. I think modern anime casuals are specifically there to rage bait me. Today, I was scrolling through like YouTube shorts and I got this short recommended to me. And it is like the most normie looking like East Canadian kid, okay? You can just tell they have a smell on them, okay? It's the most normie looking East Canadian kid. And he's at a bookstore, and I think the caption was just like, name 2 popular series that you're like not on about, right? And he holds up 2 books, two pieces of manga, and one of them is Killing Stalking. No shit, you're not into Killing Stalking? It's not for you! It's not for you! That wasn't written for you! I don't even know what the other series was. I just saw the Killing Stalking and I was just like, oh, wow. A teenage boy growing up in North America doesn't like Killing Stalking. No shit, really? What's a Killing Stalking? Killing Stalking is this Korean manhwa, or it might be Chinese. I'm not actually sure, but it's let's call it a graphic novel. Let's call it a web novel. That got really popular I want to say Tumblr. For a while, because at the time there wasn't a lot of full color BL. Now I hesitate to use the words BL because it's not a BL. It's not a BL. The author doesn't consider it a BL, but it was published on a platform that is primarily BL. But the author herself doesn't consider it BL because it's a horror. It's a horror thriller story. And there's a lot of themes of abuse in it, right? But because it's considered a psychological horror, it was just kind of allowed to have all these themes of abuse. Yeah, it's not BL because there's no love. I agree with that sentiment. And it was sort of just allowed to be published and put into bookstores across Canada and America. And I think during the whole book talk push, it got on a lot of recommended reading lists. It got on a lot of recommended reading lists. Hi, Dizzy. Are you drunk? No, I'm just sleep deprived. I'm good. I'm good. So it's good. No, actually. No, it actually really falls off after 12 chapters. And again, I'm no prude, okay? I'm no prude. I love watching men do butt stuff with other men. But, like, it's just not that interesting. But despite me saying that, at least I recognize, hey, that series isn't for you, casual freak! That series is for people like me! You go, girl. What's it? Gaslight, gatekeep, girl boss? Yeah. Okay, Dizzy, but killing stalking or Minotaur milking farm? What the fuck is a Minotaur milking farm? And why are you suggesting that to me? What's going on with you, chat? Do we need to sit down? Do we need to talk about something? Are you okay? Oh no, not that book. No, don't ask. Why do so many of you... It's an Amazon bestseller. Okay, I'll take a bait. Minotaur milking farm. Oh. Oh, is this... Is this what you're into, chat? What the fuck is in that bucket? What the... Guys, I draw the line at Ice Planet Barbarians. I'm sorry. I draw the line there. I draw the line at Ice Planet Barbarian and the COVID virus romance novels. That's it. Round delay, thank you for 29 months. You should ask Lumi about it. It's one of her new favorite books. Oh, of course she'd be. Of course it'd be. Of course it would be. I don't think Lumi genuinely likes that stuff. I think it's all like research material for her to one day publish her own outrageous story. I think she's gonna take all of that and all of her experiences as a VTuber and one day just write the most twisted fantasy she can. Speaking of Lumi, because I don't want to talk about Minotaur milking anymore. Guys, did you see some really exciting news that she put out today, this week? not seen before 3D. Wow. Did anyone else notice Lumi's strangely over-rendered ears on her 3D model, or is that just me? Like, no hate to the artist or the modeler or anything. They look good. Her 3D model is amazing. It just feels like there was significantly more time spent shading her ear canals than there needed to be. And I get it's a fetish, but like Lumi's entire existence is someone's fetish. You didn't have to go to that specific niche fruit, you know? It's like walking into a grocery store and asking for kumquats. Like, I guess they might have them, but who the fuck is buying kumquats, you know? I didn't notice until you pointed it out. Thanks. Now you know. And now you know. I prefer pointy ears. I think Lumi with knife ears would be a little too powerful. I think she has enough power as is. Sometimes you really over focus on something. You think? I don't know. They're just like right there. They're just like right there. They're like kind of a focal point of her thumbnail for the 3D debut. But I'm very excited for it. I literally found out maybe like 2 hours before she posted it that she was doing it this weekend. and I'm pissed because that didn't give me enough time to pressure her into selling merch. She should have sold merch. We want merch. We want merch. We want merch. Can't wait for more of her white girl dance moves. Lumi's not that bad at dancing. Or so I've convinced myself to say. I don't know. I love the sound of Lumi's voice. I love watching her 3D performances. So I kind of just loop them sometimes. And when you stare at it long enough, they start looking a lot better. Yeah. We're gonna have to start hounding her for it. I probably have to start hounding her for a couple things. I mean, she's no Dizzy Dokuro. Are you saying that I'm especially bad at dancing? Fair enough. I've been really struggling with it recently. I don't know. I tend to lose focus a lot of the time. So I end up having to do things in a very short crunch period, usually. But yeah, Lumi having her 3D debut makes me think I should start working on mine. But I really, really just want other people to go first. Like, I have some ideas for what I want to do. But I'm just like... It feels like it's not my time, you know? It feels like it's not my time. Save the best for last, of course. I mean, by those standards, we would never see a Leah 3D debut, but we already got that, yeah. Okay, but whenever you do, you have to have merch now. Oh, that was part of the plans completely. Who the fuck do you think I am? I'm fucking Dizzy Dokuro, okay? Everything is with the intention of selling merch. The monkey paw of 3D. What do you mean by that? Dizzy and no merch is illegal. It's like my one request for anything. Dizzy Shill Girl. Yeah, that's my name. Don't wear it out. Squirrel eating biscuit. Thank you for super chat. Have you ever considered you just love Lumi? No, not possible. Not possible, because whenever I'm too nice to Lumi, she lets it get to her head. So I can't say that out loud. I can be sweet and kind to literally any other person. But Lumi's kind of no-go. Always be mean to Lumi. Yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes. But yeah, I have some ideas. I want to start working on it, but I just want other people to start doing it first, you know? I want them to want it more. I want them to want it more. I think they do want it. I think people do want to do their 3D debut, but I want them to want it to the extent where they like, you know, like they fight for it. I want idol stories coming out of this. I'm too. I like no soul only. I'm no soul only functionality. Like I think I could get it done fast, but I wouldn't have the same emotional build up for it. So I want to see everyone else do it first. Yeah. Yeah, that's actually very, very valid. Right. And I consume too much sports content, guys. I consume way too much sports content that it bleeds into my preferences for like VTuber content. Do you want help or is it too tiring right now? Fuck that. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. You can drag a horse to water, but you can't make it drink. You want everyone to be hyped up and ravenous for your 3D. Makes sense. No, I want people to be hyped up and ravenous for other people's 3D. I want to do mine down the line where it's like, where the hype is over. Because I can get those things done fast, but I just can't. I don't have that raw idol passion, you know? I don't have a cuteness. I don't have the drive. I don't have a backstory for it. Dizzy sports ball girl. I watch other sports sometimes. F1 qualifiers were pretty crazy. There was a race recently. It was a good race. You should watch the highlights if you're into F1. Yeah, Sonoda's off Red Bull right now. So goodbye. I'm sorry, Japan. He had a cute teddy bear though. What's your type of passion? I don't think I really have one. I'm passionate about watching cute girls do cute things, I guess. Does that count? Mood, same, true. I'm a phase connect every man. I'm a phase connect every man. Yeah, you watch me to watch me get hyped up about other girls. Yeah, a moe enjoyer. Exactly. She's just like us for real. Dizzy, biggest phase fan. I like cute girls in general. I watched I was watching HoloFest. I was watching HoloFest over the weekend quite a bit. It's always so good seeing their stages and seeing how they split up the performances. Yeah. It'd be nice. It'd be nice to see FaZe grow to that size and get to a stage like that. But I don't know. Hololive's kind of crazy. I think Dizzy is cute when she's embarrassed or screaming. It's about like 99% of my content. That's about half of what I do. Yeah. FaZe backup dancers, but oh, they're crazy. They're crazy. I don't know, but I suppose we get very experienced people to do it, so that's natural. Cute 95% of the time. What's the other 5%, huh? What's the other 5%? can't concentrate with this music. Hold on, let me switch the song. I don't know. I think part of the reason I haven't been sleeping so well is like the schedule's been pretty crazy here at Phase Connect. So when I'm not streaming, I'm usually working on other stuff. But at the same time, I still want time to be able to like play my games off stream, do my Pokopia dailies. So usually like during the hours where I usually would be reading or watching a movie or like enjoying some of my hobbies, I'm usually like in the gym these days. So then after I'm done doing all of that, right, it'll be like maybe like 10, 11 p.m. at night. And that's when I should be sleeping, but I just get on Pokopia instead. I'm still playing Mutagenics. I've grown very attached to some of my ugly cats. So I feel like I can't just abandon that game for Slave Aspire right now. Good on you. Gym is a great place to be. Dude, I think it's replacing all of my male-centered fear with male-centered hatred. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry to chat, to the people in chat listening to me right now. But the gym is actively making me an angrier person. Is it the smell? No! It's the dropped weights! It's the fact that they finish their set. They finish their set and they never clean up! I go to one of those like 24-hour gyms, so there's a lot of hours where like the front desk is unmanned and there's no staff, right? They are depressing hours. To be in a gym. But like some days, it's the only time that I have to go to the gym. So you go in. There's obvious sweat stains on all the equipment. Everything is set to the max weight. So you have to like reset all the machines from like 300 to 30 something pounds. And there's just dropped weights everywhere. And I'm just angry. I am just mad. If they leave the gym like that, imagine the nightmare their living spaces are. Oh, I don't want to think about it. I think my living space is pretty gross. But like, this is a communal property! It's marking my territory. Squirrel eating biscuit finger for $2. You're so frustrating. Nightclub crow finger $2. I'll clean it up later, Mom. No, you won't. The teenager who's coming into open tomorrow morning is cleaning up. Let's cry so thank you for $2. Some random ass, thank you for the $2. Check out the trailer Akane Banashi Peak Sports Anime. I think I know what you're talking about. She expected randos to be responsible. Is it this bad? Is it always this bad? Or is like my gym particularly disgusting? Do you clean up after yourself? Obviously! What was I, raised by wolves? Oh my god. Oh my god, I've never wanted to talk to so many people's mothers all at once. This is it. This is what turns me into a fucking Karen. This is what's finally going to turn me into a Karen. One of these days, I'm gonna lose it. I'm gonna go behind the front desk. I'm gonna hack into the computer. I'm gonna pull up all the gym membership logs. I'm gonna go through them for their emergency contact. I'm gonna go call all their moms, their dads, their girlfriends, their wives. And I'm gonna call them. I'm gonna go, hello. I'm calling from, like, insert name gym here. I just want you to know that your son never racks his weight and is a huge inconvenience to everyone around him! Get him, Dizzy. I don't know. It's like, it's slowly becoming my biggest pet peeve, I think. I hope I can be in a more regular schedule soon. I hope I can, like, wake up earlier, maybe go into the gym at an earlier time instead of, like, I'm a dead of night. Yeah. Vlad up, thank you for $2. Valid crash out, thank you. Bless Christ, I'm thank you for $2. Mom, I met this Karen at the gym today. Someone asked, thank you for $2. No cleaning. Is a staph outbreak waiting to happen? Is that how people get staph infections? Oh, disgusting. Oh, disgusting. I'm bringing a bottle of bleach with me next time I go. That call, dude, thank you for the membership. Thank you. Ariel, thank you for a super chat. Boxing got me used to other people's sweat and blood and sometimes saliva. I think you don't have it that bad. That is a personal decision. That is part of boxing, and that is a personal decision that you made for yourself. That's like a given. You sign up for that, okay? When I signed up for fitness, I did not sign up to clean up after anyone. If I wanted to clean up after someone, I would get a dog. Zocus, thank you for 10 currency. Dizzy will meet her boyfriend by him being one who cleans. I think that might be like the highest standard of man. Like, oh my god, what do you mean you're a man who knows how to clean up after himself at the gym? I think I'd be in like some pretty rough competition if this is such a frequent issue at city gyms that I'd rather just not compete. A janitor. Turns out that's what women really wanted. Yeah. Isn't that just basic manners? Yeah, evidently not. Evidently not. Don't most men clean up after themselves in general? Then why did I spend half a fucking time at the gym re-racking weights so I can actually do my workout? Huh? Girls aren't supposed to be in the weight rooms. I don't want to do Pilates. I don't want to do Pilates. It's not practical for my lifestyle. All it does is build a very strong core, flexibility, and stability. I already have all of those things. I want to be a JoJo character. Jeffrey, so tell him dogs are cuter, Dizzy. Yeah. Yeah, that's why I would go for a dog first. I mean, that came out wrong. I come on to thank you for $10. Can it be that you do it every time so the gym doesn't even bother hiring to clean because they know you do the job for free? This might be shocking. This might be shocking considering I'm in Face Connect, but most businesses, I think, don't operate like that. No, I just go at like dead hours usually. Never beating the allegations. Which ones? Which ones? As a guy who has been lifting since Reagan was president, careless slops in the gym annoy me too. Women should lift weights because it's cool as fuck. Unfortunately, it doesn't matter if a gym is public or private. It's messy all the same. Wait, there's private gyms? Guys, I don't have money for that. I don't think I have money for that. If your gym has a place for online reviews, you could leave an anonymous one warning of tripping hazards from messy weights and see if owners start enforcing policies. Oh my god, I'm gonna Karen alt! I use my ultimate move. Google review! To whom am I concerned? What? Google review? Impossible! It is possible! I am not just any Karen! I am an Asian Karen! Money? She's going Super Karen 4. And with this reveal, I summon discounted training rates. Baby Karen just dropped. Who am I anymore? Is this a sign that I'm aging? Is this a sign that I'm getting old? Oh god. It might be, yeah. What helped me conquer my fear of boys and talking to men, hating them to the extent that I became a Karen and I started talking to them regularly, religiously, so I could report them to their supervisors. Oh god. Yes, let the hate flow through you. I think we have Karen Manter in chat, guys. I get mad, I think you were $5. I heard your manager is pretty strong. Well, have they met the Better Business Bureau? Karen. Not the Better Business Bureau. The HOA. No, I don't think we have one of those here. I think that's like an American thing. Bless Cryostone, thank you for $5. There's a curve down the street from me. Does Canada not have curves? The members get mad when I do work to fix their equipment. Oh, like a female-only gym? That's not really a thing around these parts. I think some parts of Canada definitely have them, but they're not very common here. I think maybe it's just like not enough population or something. I don't know. Future Karen ringleader right here. I'm gonna be leader of a PTA. At least you're still young in humor. I don't know. These are pretty old references I'm pulling from. These are pretty old references. Probably just a Quebec thing. Yeah, I don't know. I find that like more... There was a period where I think a lot of girls were in gyms for a while. But I think the general populace right now is moving back towards Pilates and stuff. Which is so interesting for me. Because there was like a quiet period where people kind of were heavily like against Pilates, I think, because it was just like inefficient. Girls in phase, or in general, I see a lot of Pilates studios open up. I've thought about it, but the cost is just outrageous, man. It's too expensive. It's too expensive for what it is. You're better off just like home training at that point. Yoga and Pilates will always be around. Hopefully CrossFit will die out one of these days. I mean, when everyone's knees start going, I think it's just expected. I was Ubering for work this weekend. I drove a girl that sounded exactly like you. It actually freaked me out. I'm like a fucking stupid valley girl. I just want you to know, this is a very good tell whether or not you happen to have me in your Uber. If I just burst into tears and start crying on our 10-minute Uber drive, then it might actually be me, because I do sometimes like to use retail employees and Uber drivers as therapy. LOY? I mean, the chance of me ever running into the same retail employee or the same Uber driver more than once is practically zero. And they asked me how my day is going. So I'm just like, what are the actual consequences of this? It's cheaper than therapy, exactly. Exactly, but never not zero. I can drive, guys. I don't actually use Ubers that often. So if I'm using an Uber, like, I hope they just assume that I'm like fucking drunk. How's your day? You've activated my trap card. Do you tip them for listening? Depending how good they do. You're probably already on Reddit known as crying Uber girl. Hey, another thing I can be famous for. No, like identical voice. She was with another girl and there were 3 kids also, but I'm East Coast, so probably not. Also, I'm a great therapist, so I wouldn't mind. Ooh, new conspiracy theory. Dizzy Dilgro doesn't actually live in West Coast Canada. It's all been a psyop. Ooh. That's sad, Dizzy. Lena uses us as a psychologist. See, but I have to see you guys. I have to clock in at work almost every day. Like at least 4 days a week, right? It's embarrassing. And I still trauma dump here and there, but that's like for monetary purposes. Yeah. That is a weird thing to psyop us on. I don't know. Girls are weird, man. Girls are weird. Wow, can you believe that I could possibly be having fun right now lying on the internet? What a bold and original concept. Wow. Crazy, I know. then one day, you might find out that this isn't really my body. This is just the body of some poor elf girl that I crawled up into and took residence in post-mortem. Whoa. Yeah, we literally watched you do that. It was scary. Oh, oops. Oops. Last Chrysotome, thank you for $5. You aren't an anime girl? No. No. 9 inches, sorry. Unbelievable. Whoa. What? What? Huh? Guys, there are no women on the internet. Girls aren't real. Girls aren't real. Girls are about as real as jackalopes. Or marsupials. Next you're gonna tell me kangaroos exist. Those are real though? No, they're not. No, I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think marsupials exist. Cleo said they were. Where's her proof, huh? Where's her proof? Does she happen to know a real kangaroo? I don't think so. I don't think so. I literally see 2 kangaroos in my backyard right now. Take your meds. I think you should take your meds. Silly chat. Silly chat. Meds are bad, no. Take them. Take them and the girls will disappear right now. Ooh, take your meds. Take your meds. If you take the meds, all women will vanish all at once. Take them. Take your meds. Ooh. I'm disappearing, chat. It's happening. Goodbye. Goodbye. Remember, take your meds. And the voices aren't real either. The voices aren't real either. You're just hearing things. It's all in your head. Head. And you should remember to wear sunscreen. Screen. And pay your taxes on time. And then head on over to shop.phase-connect.com. Come to pick up your Dizzy Dokuro imaginary merch, 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 while it still lasts. Hi, love bugs. Happy Monday, everyone. Wow, it's Monday. I haven't had a single off day in over a week now. Wow. And I'm planning a stream tomorrow, so I think we're actually looking at the longest consecutive period of me streaming in like history. Anyways, I've missed you. Did you miss me? Yes? Dizzy, I had a terrible nightmare. What was your nightmare about, huh? Huh? The pills have worn off. What are you guys talking about? Huh? Are we looping? What do you mean looping? Anyways. So we have a lot of stuff going on this week. Sorry, I don't remember everything I said the last hour and a half, okay? I just bought $150 of merch and I don't know why. Happens. Apache, thank you for $5. I knew it. Dizzy is an East Canadian psyop to get me to take my meds and pay taxes. Jokes on you, Trudeau. I still won't do it either. Oh, Apache. Trudeau hasn't been in charge of Canada in a very long time. He is currently pursuing a spicy romance with American pop sensation Katy Perry. California girls were unbelievable. Daisy Duke's bikinis on top. Wait, really? Yes! Yes! I see it so often. I can't believe it. I have this theory that Katy Perry and Justin Trudeau aren't really in a relationship, and this is all a media stunt so they stay in, like, in the spotlight, in a limelight. Yeah, I think this is a Hollywood relationship, but Canadian. So, like, I think this is a Vancouver downtown relationship. Yes. Could do worse for a beard than Katy Perry. This is true. This is true. I still think he's really a son of Fidel Castro. I believe it. I believe it. Hey baby, I single-handedly ruined an entire country. Wanna go out? I think that is the exact sort of pickup line that would work on Katy Perry. Are you fucking kidding me? That shit would work on me. See? See? She's just awful. Hey man, you can't say that about her. She's been to space. She's been to space. Can you name another pop star that's been to space? No, you can't. Mm-mm. So have monkeys, and we are just so far behind them as people, aren't we? Fuck, have we ever put an elf on space? Have we ever put an elf in space? We should get more elves in space. I should call my local government and get more elves in space. Yeah. Yeah. We should, in fact, why don't I go to space? Yeah, I could get like a whole spacesuit with a helmet and things. Right? And I could go off and have an adventure. Didn't you already do this? What are you talking about? What? And maybe along the way I could make like, you know, 2 or 3 friends, and we could save the world together, and then have a concert. And then you guys could listen to it. I think that would be a really fun thing to do this year. Yeah. Seems a bit far-fetched. No, I think I could do it. I think I could do it. I totally think I could do it. Yeah. Chuck's Day? What are you talking about? It's March. It's March 9th, 2025. Happy Year of the Dragon, everybody. Nightclub Pro, thank you for $5. Thought Katy Perry is so retro that I remembered I'm probably closer in age to Dizzy's nephew compared to her. You might be. You might be, honestly. Isn't it like Year of a Horse? No, that's next year. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Blessed, thank you for $2. Don't know if we're sleepy. I need to join the space race. We will be our first 9 years in space. When is the Year of a Rabbit? I don't actually know. I don't have a good like mental image of that calendar. Space elf. Why am I making us clankers? Oh god. Dizzy is a space invader, you might say. Could be. Cool concept. I'll think about it. Maybe a new outfit. Maybe I'll do a new outfit. Wish invaders already have their spacesuits, so you guys are ready to go? You have spacesuits? What's a wish invader? What's a wish invader? I don't know, but it sounds weird, right? I don't know what's going on with chat today. We're going crazy. Oh no, she got that space dementia. Ooh. Ooh. I feel like fucking Looney Tunes right now, guys. I genuinely do feel like Looney Tunes right now. Okay, I think we'll wrap up here while I still have my wits about me. But thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. Schedule will be a little late this week. Not because it's not finalized, because it is, but because I'm deeply insecure about posting on Twitter more than I need to. I don't exactly enjoy it. So I'll post the schedule tomorrow. But I'll be streaming Tuesday, and Wednesday will be off, and then I'm back Thursday and Friday this week with some lovely guests on one of those days. Can you guys guess who any of them are? I don't know if any of them have their schedules out. And then Sunday we'll probably do something. Yeah. Thanks for the rambling stream. No problem. I don't know if anything I said was coherent thought or sentence. But I guess it doesn't need to be. Until next time, though, I'll miss you, everybody. I'll see you next time. Bye bye!